Welcome to day 30. Today we're going to make our way to shoulder stand, before that plow, before that fallen triangle. So take your time. Those of you who have any neck issues, I'll show you some modifications, some alternatives. So don't do anything if you have any whatsoever pain in your neck. But we're going to warm up neck, upper back first, and just see how you do. In any back bending, even cobra, but camel, wheel, any of the things where we are in an intense back bend, do not look around. Come down out of the posture, then look at the camera. So don't turn your neck while you're in any of those awkward positions, but especially something like shoulder stand or plow. Watch first, then attempt the posture. And I'll just remind you, the reason for doing this is to increase our mobility, our flexibility, and our strength so that we can move and live our lives with quality. It's not just to get into a weird pretzel position. So keep that in mind. Take your time. Be easy on yourself. Sit up tall. Sit in cross-leg position, palms up to the sky, head over heart, heart over hips. Take a big inhale through nose. Exhale, out mouth, let it go. Again, inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth, let it go. Last one. Settle into your practice. Commit. Inhale through nose. Exhale out mouth, let it go. Now let your lips come together. Take a big inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. On your next inhale, roll your right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Last one. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Send your left fingertips out to the side. Close your lips. Sit up a little taller. And breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, and then let your ear come over to your left shoulder. Send your right fingertips out to the sides, your left hand back on the knee. Pause there. Find where your neck needs that good stretch, and pause. 4 more deep breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, hand comes back to the knees. Inhale, back to center. Now bring your hands behind your head gently. Thumb right at the base of your skull, shoulders soft. Open your elbows wide. Take a big inhale. Exhale, gently let your chin drop to chest. Your palms. Apply gentle pressure on the back of your head, no pain, nothing extreme, just pause there. Now take an inhale and open your elbows wide, then let your chin rotate over to your right armpit as your right elbow opens a little more, and pause. Take another inhale. Exhale, chin comes back to chest, and then on your inhale, chin keeps going around towards your left armpit, opening up with your left elbow. Pause there. Couple more deep breaths. Take another inhale. Exhale, chin comes back to chest. Reach your hands up to the sky, lift your chin, and exhale, let your hands float down. Inhale, fingertips rise up. Exhale, turn to the right and lower your hands. Left hand to right knee, right fingertips behind you. Soften your shoulders, soften your face, even shoulders. Deep breath. Now on your next inhale, sweep your right arm up and over. Big stretch to the right side, press down with your left fingertips. Gaze can go over to the right or up to your right fingertips. Right hip pressing down to the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Bring your right hand down to the left knee. Bring your left hand behind. Take a big inhale, sit tall, and exhale, twist to the left. Remember, your hips are still squared off to the front. Shoulders even, chin level. 3 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, lift your left arm up and reach it over and across. Left hip crease pressing down, right hand pressing down on your left knee. Big stretch to the left side of the body. Big inhale. Exhale, lower your hand down to the knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let your fingertips float down. From here, send your feet flat, palms down flat on the mat, fingertips toward hips. Press down through your feet. On your inhale, lift your hips up tall, reverse table, opening through your chest. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fill up your lungs, and then exhale, sit back down. On your next inhale, reach right up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips, let your fingertips come forward. Take a big inhale, reach your spine long, pause there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now sink down into it, round through your spine, let your head hang. Make a little space in your belly button, engage through your pelvic floor. Deep breaths. And come back up to sitting. Cross your legs and come over into tabletop. No, before you do that, send your feet back long. Take a big inhale. Pull your right knee and press your right foot down into the mat. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, send it long. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, press your foot down and change. Take a big inhale. Press your foot down. Exhale, change. Press your foot down and change. Sit up tall every time. Press your foot down and change. Sit up tall. Press your foot down and change. Very nice. Bounce it out a little bit. Then cross your legs. Come over onto your hands and knees. Knees under hips, palms under shoulders. Take a cat-cow. Inhale, cow belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And inhale back to neutral. Now curl your toes under. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Your neck is long. Take a big inhale and exhale, lift your knees off the mat. Hold it for 5 breaths. Engage through your pelvic floor, navel pulled into spine. 1, 2, bear pose. 3, 4, 5. Lower it down, take a breath. Take a cow and a cat, a cow and a cat. Back to neutral. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, lift your knees just an inch. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. You're pressing down with all 4 corners. Engage your pelvic floor, navel pulled to spine. Broad through your upper back and your collarbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your knees. Take a little break. Move that right hand up 1 palm breath. Move your left up 1. Curl your toes under. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lift your heels tall and settle your heels back down toward the mat. Let your chest sink, press away evenly with your hands. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees. Press your right heel down to the mat. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Bend your right knee. Press your left heel down to the mat. Lift your hips a little taller. Press away a little more. Let your chest sink. 1, 2, 3. Bend both knees. Take a big inhale. Shift forward and lower your knees down to 1 inch above the mat. 5 breaths. 1, 2. Broad through your collarbones. Integrity in your neck. 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. 1, 2. 1 more. And this version of bear, shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrists, lower your knees till they're 1 inch off the mat. Engage through your pelvic floor, navel to spine, pressing down through the first knuckle of your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your knees. Sit back to child's pose, knees apart or together. Take a little break. On your next inhale, rise back up to table. Curl your toes under. Fill up your lungs. And on the exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal it out for a second. And then come to stillness. Soften your shoulders. Anchor through your left heel. On your inhale, right leg rises, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, shift forward slowly. Knee comes to chest. Then step your right foot between your hands. Take your time, get steady on your feet. Once you're there, lower your left heel, press through your front foot, and rise all the way up. Warrior 1, 5 breaths, sink down into it. Shoulders, rib cage toward the front, arms strong, biceps by ears, sink down into it. Just as always feels good to your knees. Come back up if you have any pain. Press down through the back pinky edge of your foot on that back foot. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, 3. Give your front leg a little break. Fill up. Exhale, bend your knee again. Interlace your hands behind you. Take a big inhale. Let's flow. Exhale, lower. Chest comes down toward the knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower. Chest over thigh. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, chest comes over thigh. Knee is still over ankle. Last one. Pause here. Lift your hands up behind you. Stay there. Breathe for 3 more breaths. Or let your shoulder fall inside your right knee. Lift your arms up behind you again. Let your head hang. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, 3. On your next inhale, rise back up, square off your hips, rise back up, warrior 1. On your exhale, frame your feet with your hands. Pause there, lift your back heel. Make sure I don't forget anything. From here, shift your weight forward, lift your back leg. You're in the top of your foot turned down. You're in this version of standing split, but with your leg extended straight behind. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, knee crosses over behind for your Shiva squat. Inhale, press your heel back. 2, knee to knee. 3, extend. Knee, left knee behind right, Shiva. 4, extend. Exhale, bring the knee in. And 5, extend. From here, send your left foot back. Sorry, I'll have to look at my notes again. La, 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 la. Pause there, la, lunge. Ah. Place your hands flat on the mat. Send your foot back to plank and press up to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Anchor through your left heel, right leg rises. On your exhale, right knee comes to right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Now here's where we change it. Exhale, knee toward, right knee toward left ankle. Option to extend your leg out under your left elbow. Pause there for 3 breaths. Shoulders square to the front, pressing down through your hands, or lower your left heel, lift your left arm for fallen triangle. Right shoulder over right wrist to protect your shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Lower your hand back down if it wasn't already. Lift your knee up and step back to downward facing dog. Stay there for 3 breaths, or lower your knees and come down to child's pose for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right, wherever you are, make your way back to table. Or if you're already in down dog, stay there. Big inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Prepare for the other side. Come to stillness in your down dog. Right heel anchors to the mat. Inhale, left leg rises. On your exhale, knee comes to chest. Steps between your hands. Lower right heel. On your inhale, rise all the way up. Warrior 1, sink down into it. 5 deep breaths. Really rolling the right foot down so that pinky edge is pressed into the mat. Strong arms. 1, knee over ankle. 2, 3, 4, strong legs. 5, give your front leg a little break. Take a big inhale. And then sink back into it. Interlace your hands behind. Open your chest. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Let your chest come down toward the left thigh. Inhale, rise back up, really pressing strongly through your feet. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Pause there for 5 breaths. Or let your left shoulder sneak inside your left knee. Lift your hands up behind you wherever you are. Take 5 deep breaths. 1, big hip opener. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands. Come back to your thigh. You're squared off with your chest over thigh and rise back up. Frame your feet with your hands. Lift your back heel. Plant your palms. Step back to plank. Take a big inhale and press back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Inhale, left leg rises. On your exhale, shift forward, left knee toward left elbow. Inhale, shift back. Oh, we forgot something. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, shift back. We'll come back to that. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your foot between your hands. This is the part we've got. Step forward, lift your back leg. Get strong on your left leg. Turn the top of your right down. Take a big inhale, get long. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, leg long, heel pressing back. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, big press back with your heel. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, press back. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, press back and lower the back leg. Find your low lunge. Then frame your foot with your hands. Step back to plank and press back, downward facing dog. Stay there for a couple of breaths. You guys got some bonus elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Anchor through your right heel. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow. You can pause there, or you can extend your left leg under your right arm. You can pause there, or you can lower your right heel, lift your right hand for fallen triangle. 5 more breaths. 1, lift your hips taller if you're in fallen triangle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale. Lower your right hand, bring your knee back to your chest. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. You can go to down dog or come with me for the Vinyasa. Fill up, then exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's the only one we've done all day. Come back to your breath. Slow down your breathing. Deep, slow respirations. Find your best down dog. Come to child's pose if you want. Then whenever you're ready, lower your knees and come down onto your belly. If you're still in child's pose, take as long as you like. Once you arrive here, we're going to find Superman. Palms facing each other, long neck, legs zipped up. On your inhale, lift your arms, lift your legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, lift your right arm and your left leg and lower. Lift your left arm, right leg, lower. Now let's alternate. Lift on the inhale. Lift, 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 lift. Now let's just swim. Lift both and lift your alternating arms and legs. 1, 2, 3, neck is long, gaze down. 4, 5, sink down. Let your head rest on your stacked palms. Let your heart rate come back to normal. Mine's still beating kind of fast. No problem. All right. From here, bring your palms under your shoulders, press up to table, and then come around and sit on your bottom. Feet flat. From here, sit up tall. Bring your hands behind your knees and lift your feet. Shins parallel to the earth, chest lifted. Pause there, 5 breaths. Squeeze your pelvic floor, navel to spine. 1. Pressing your legs together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your feet, take a break. On your next inhale, lift your feet. Squeeze your legs together. Reach your arms. 1. Feel free to grab behind your legs again if you need to. 2. Lift your chest. 3, 4, 5. Take a little break. Take a big inhale. Stay there for an exhale. On your next inhale, lift back up. Extend your arms. Engage through your pelvic floor, navel to spine. Lift your chest. Option to straighten your legs. Bend them again if you feel pressure in your low back. 1, 2, shaking is good. 3, 4, 5. Take a big inhale. And then slowly, slow as you can, roll back onto your back. Once you arrive, this is where hopefully you have your gear close by. A block or a cushion. You don't need one, but if you want one, you can have it close by. So lift your feet up to the air in this version of waterfall. Find your slow deep breath. Lift your arms up as well. Let the blood flow change directions for a second. Close your lips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, place your feet flat, let your palms come down to the mat. Now, if you want to try plow and shoulder stand, we're going to move to that. The rest of you who don't want to do that, or you're concerned about your neck, come right back to your waterfall. You can repeat just like I showed you, or you can put a block or a cushion just under your hips, lift your feet up tall, and breathe. Those of you who would like to move toward plow, I'm just going to move down to make sure I stay in the frame here. So lay on your back, palms flat. Bend your knees so that they're comfortably bent at your chest. So moving toward plow, slowly lift your hips and let your feet come over behind you. Fingers stay flat on the mat. So your toes may not reach the ground. If they do, turn the tops of your feet down. You may be up like this. You can, if you're in the position, don't look around, just listen to me. Your feet are toes extended, tops of feet down toward the ground. If they don't touch, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Just pause there for 5 breaths. 1, 2, gaze towards your navel. 3, 4, 5. You can either roll down slowly, come back to your waterfall with your feet up in the air, or bring your hands behind your low back, fingers toward the inside, and then slowly bend your knees and lift your feet up to the sky for shoulder stand. Some people, your neck is just not quite open enough yet, so come back to your waterfall. Feet in the air, hands behind you. In an ideal world, I would be all the way up on my shoulders, all in one straight line. Wherever you are, close your lips, 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, relax your face, relax your shoulders, relax any place that you can let go of tension. 3, 4, 5. So slowly bend your knees again and come back through plow. If you want, toes behind you. Then release your hands down and slowly roll the spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. And you can bend your knees, set your feet flat, send your feet out long. And take a little break. Doing that on a regular basis really opens up the back of your neck and honestly feels so good, but you can't do it until you're ready, a little bit at a time to get there. From here, the counter pose is called fish pose. So, there are several alternatives. I'm going to show you just stop and watch for a few minutes and then you can choose one. So, the fish pose with your feet extended, bring your arms in close, scooch up your shoulders and bend your head back, opening up the front of your neck and your throat, pressing down through your forearms. Hold it for 5 breaths. If you don't want to do this or it's not right for you, don't. I will show you an alternative in just a minute. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower back down. Just take a break. If you were slow to get into it, you can try it again while I show some alternatives. So, another alternative, I'm going to roll on my side, is to put the block just between your shoulders. And everybody can try that if they want. And just let your head hang a little lower so you get a little opening on the front of your neck. Your block can be a little lower between your shoulder blades. The point is your head is a little bit lower than your shoulders. So that's one alternative, feels pretty good. To come out of it, you turn on your side and roll to the side and then come up. And another alternative is to just get a cushion and put it under your shoulders. And just let your head be a little bit lower than your shoulders. Lifting your chin. A rolled up towel works well. A rolled up blanket is almost perfect because you can just gently hang your head off the end. Wherever you are. If you were in fish, come back flat. If you had a block under your shoulders or the cushion under your shoulders, you can stay there or you can find one. But let's make our way to Sarvangasana. So let your feet open wide, let your palms stretch to the side. We worked really hard in that little bit of time. Take a couple of big sighs. Then let your breath come natural. Relax your feet. Relax your lower legs. Relax your upper legs. Let your hips hang heavy. Let your belly be soft. Let your upper back rest heavily onto your mat. Relax your chest, your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, your wrist and your hands. Then make your way up to your neck. Relax the front of your neck, the back of your neck. Relax your jaw, your lips, your tongue. Relax your eyeballs and your forehead. Still your body to still your mind. Be still. Commit to staying completely still for another minute, or as long as you like. And I'll read you a verse. And I know this is after Christmas, but I'm going to read you this Christmas verse. Luke 2, verses 13 and 14. Suddenly, the angel was joined by a vast host of others, the armies of heaven, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and peace on earth to those with whom God is pleased." Namaste and blessings.